Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Infinite Trade. My name is Robin and let's do our Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed the videos that I posted yesterday wherein I discussed weekly view for Nifty and Bank Nifty, as well as I posted a separate video on how to analyze the data for participant wise open interest. So in case if you have any doubts, I haven't checked if there are any comments or something. I'll just check that out, and in case if there are any doubts, I'll definitely clear it. I may come up with a couple of more videos in detail to brush up things like how I actually do it. And while recording the video, you may hear some firecrackers noise because of Diwali coming soon, so please bear with me. Then yeah, let's start with the analysis. Okay, so right now we have Bank Nifty in front of us. If you remember, I said if we get Bank Nifty here, we can try for a put buy here, but I was expecting this to be tested in the morning. However, it came in the second half, that to have post 1:30 p.m. So I was dicey that it may fall, but it started consolidating here, and then finally it gave a breakout kind of thing. So no worries, but definitely I told you Bank Nifty looks bullish and it looks better than what Nifty is, so we thought that we'll not buy put anywhere here. Okay, so by that part we have been saved. So now let's check how the data setup is, and then we'll come back to the charts and see what we could do. So the first thing that we check is participant wise open interest. So this is the data seems to be absolutely bullish, but we'll check a lot of other things to see if whether they are seriously bullish or not. So first thing is they have some small quantity of future buy. They have a lot of call buy, which is around 42,000, and similarly ProDesk has 1600 future buy and about 1 lakh call options buy, and 30,000 put sell, and here if we see 5,500 put sell. So the summary states that FIIs and pros both are bullish. Okay, let's just come back to this area to see if what sort of positions they have created. So if we see here around 1300 future long and 672 future short. So this is something which we discussed on the yesterday's video. So if anyone of you haven't watched it, please go and do watch that video. So the long is more than short. That means definitely they're expecting the market that it can go up. Now if we look at call options, long is around 49,000 and short is just about 6,900. Again, this states that market will go up. And put options, if we see around 40,000 long and 45,000 short. So I would consider this that they're expecting that market may go up, but with a slow momentum. But however, looking at all three, it looks like FIs are expecting the market to go up, and so does it is similar with ProDesk also. Okay, so this is the data setup for tomorrow. Okay, now let's just check the option chain. Option chain, I'm gonna check on Opstra. So Nifty has a very strong resistance at 18,000, okay, which is a psychological level, and this resistance is stiff strong. Okay, so it looks difficult to break this, but in case if it breaks, then the short covering can be tremendous and market may move significantly. So this is something which we will keep watching during the live market. Now if we see, support is there somewhere here, which is around 17,800, and 17,900. Today people have attempted to write the puts. Okay, so if we look at the change in open interest, today put writers were aggressive, and there is some exit in the 18,000 call option. Okay, but however the resistance is still strong. Now let's check for Bank Nifty. Okay, so this is Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, we have a strong resistance at 40,000, and then at 4,500 and 41,000. But however, the support is at 39,500 and 39,000. So if we look at the overall open interest, the call side seems to be stronger than the put side. And if we look at the change in open interest today, similar to Nifty, we can see some aggressive put writing comparatively with the call writings. Okay, so what do we get from both of the data is, first of all, we have seen that pros and FIs both are bullish in the market, so they have carried positions thinking that market tomorrow can gap up or it can be bullish. So that's their view. Secondly, if we look at the open interest, call writings are more, so open interest on the call side is more. However, the change in open interest is strong in the put side, so that is expected because market was falling continuously, and there would be at some point of time market may take a pause, and you may see put writing happening, or put writers stepping in to support the market, so that at least they can maintain it sideways sort of. So that's what we can see with the data. So however, it looks like they are quite bullish. Now, before we step into the price action, I just wanted to check one more data. Okay, so this data could be new for a lot of people, so we can cover this in a separate video later whenever I could record this. Yes, we are logged in. So there's something which we can check where FII's numbers, so exactly what sort of positions they have created is something which we can check. So let's see if it comes up. Yes, it is there. Okay, so as per FII's position, what I can see is they have closed shorts in Nifty and they have created shorts in Bank Nifty. This is what I can understand. Okay, cool. So far so good. This is enough. Now let's come back to our charts. So all the levels I have kept it intact. I'm not changing any horizontal support or resistance as of now, because everything has been respected. Okay, so what we'll do is first we'll analyze Bank Nifty. So I told you, like, the actual bullishness starts from here, but before that we have a strong resistance at 40,000, and this is a psychological number. Okay, so there are few things, like market came down sharply, and this is the first pullback. So this is just a pullback if we consider with the today's move. So I would not say that this is a trend change. Why? Because this is a pullback. Market may continue to go down like this. There is a possibility, or market may show a small dip here, or it may spend some more time here, and then it may cross and change the trend actually. But going like this is very difficult. Okay, this is kind of a V-shaped recovery. This doesn't happen very often. especially when there was such a strong selling that was happened in the market for the last 3 or 4 days. So what we could understand here is a sharp selling has happened and there is a pullback that has been observed. Now we'll have to wait and watch what should be the trend. Okay, now let's decide how do we trade this. Okay, so how do we trade is this is kind of a this is a resistance which was broken in the second half, so this point. Okay, so tomorrow if market opens gap up or maybe flat, and in case if we get a dip here, then we can buy a call option here, then it may go and test 40,000. So your target should be 40,000. And what is this point? Let me just check that. Okay, so this point is 39,550 or 560. Okay, so 39,560. Let's consider 39,560. So in case if we get a dip and you see a bullish reversal candle is when you will enter for an upside trade. In case if we break this, then we will avoid this. Why avoid this? The probable reason is there are two things. Like first we discussed that this is a pullback. So after a pullback, I told you market may not go like this. So it may try to spend some time here and then probably break this level, or maybe it can break downside also. So I am expecting market to be sideways at least till this expiry, or I'm not expecting market to go beyond 40,000 at least till this expiry. So this is my view on Bank Nifty. In case if we gap down, then that is going to be very true that market will be volatile and it will be sideways. In case if we gap up, if the gap up is very high, like say it is opening at 40,000, then I think probably intraday sell-off can come. That could also be a good place to take a short entry. So if you find a red candle, the first 5 minutes candle is red, and immediately if the next candle breaks the low, you can take an entry, and this should be your SL, and the target should be the gap. Okay, so you may get a 200 points move. So that is something which you can do. And yeah, we have discussed that if we open gap down, then it may be sideways. The best thing should be actually it should be sideways, because we have given a pullback. The market should take a rest for a day or two and then decide the trend. Now let's go back and check Nifty. So Nifty also managed to close above this resistance. Again, the actual bullishness will come above this. So whenever you find such sort of range, when I say that market will be bullish from here, so this area for me is a no trade zone, because market may consolidate here and then finally it may close somewhere here, and the next day it may give a breakout and continue the rally, or maybe it can break down and come back inside the range. So this is basically a no trade zone. But in case if you are ready to take risk, you can buy here and attempt a profit booking here. So this is from 17,945 to 18,050. So you can consider 18,030, because 18,000 is a round strike plus a psychological area, and we saw that there is hell lot of resistance created there. So market would definitely not break it immediately. It will have to spend a lot of time near 18,000, at least 1 hour, I would say, considering the open interest. And then if it gives a breakout, definitely you can go and buy a call option. In case if we gap down, it would be the same thing. Market will be volatile and sideways. It would still be in the range. And as I told you, I'm expecting Nifty and Bank Nifty to be in a range for the next couple of days, so that it creates a halt candle or a base candle sort of thing on the daily and the weekly chart. Okay, so I hope things are clear. So what if Nifty gaps up? So if Nifty gaps up, it will gap up near 18,000. Definitely a profit booking will come. And in case within 10:30, if it breaks the high and goes up, you can definitely go and buy a call. Okay. If it doesn't break, and then if you see that in the next few hours, if it is spending time near 18,000 and post 12:30 or 1 o'clock, if it gives a breakout above, then also you can go and buy a call option. So I hope things are clear. So the view for the market is bullish based on the participant wise OI data. However, the actual trend is not yet bullish. We still need some confirmation. So tomorrow's day can be a deciding day, or it can just do some sideways movement and do some time pass to reduce the premium. I hope things are clear. And is there anything I'm missing out? Let me just check. No, I think that should be fine. So keep these levels maintained in your chart. This would be very helpful to you while trading. And right now, let's just quickly check what is SGX Nifty doing so that we get a fair idea. So if it has to stay sideways, then it has to gap down tomorrow, because that is the only possible way how it can trap the buyers. Okay, SGX Nifty is about 36 points lower. So let's see how it is in the morning, because the future has tested 18,000 levels and it has come down. So let's see how it is in the morning, and we can plan a trade accordingly. So I've already shared the plan. I hope you all understood and are enjoying the video. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in another video tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.